Hello, my Aries friends. I am Meg, your Elemental Empress, here to do your reading from July the 23rd until July the 30th, 2018. I'll be doing a general spread and then a love spread afterwards. I have here the Tarot of the Tattoo Age. I'm going to be pulling one card to oversee your reading. Sorry if the lighting's a little bit weird. Different location. Alright, you guys got the Queen of Pentacles. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, female energy. You could have this in your chart, absolutely, if you are the female Aries. Get that in your chart. Or you may be dealing with this other person. So let's check it out. I have here the Deviant Moon Tarot, because we definitely have a Deviant Moon going on here. In Aquarius, in your 11th house, there is going to be a lunar eclipse. The longest lunar eclipse that we've had in the past 100 years. Sadly, if you are in the States, we're not going to be able to see it. But if you go to NASA TV, you can watch the entire thing. So there you go. The more you know. So yeah, it's in your 11th house. What's also very special about this lunar eclipse, this is like eclipsing things out because it's dealing with the south node, right? So it's eclipsing things out of your life. The 11th house, so you know, groups of friends, things like that, and it may be quite harsh because we have Mars that is also conjunct this this eclipse and full moon in Aquarius. That is retrograde and can bring about, you know, like a lot of inward anger towards like people who are in your circle, you know, or even on the internet, right? So watch out with your Facebook. Don't get too mad at people. Okay, so let's check you guys out, my Aries friends. Okay, so you guys have the 8 of Cups, and it is in the upright, so some kind of emotional walking away. And then it could be with this Queen of Pentacles, right? So, and the Queen of Pentacles can also represent a business owner, a female business owner. So this could be like you, like, walking away from your boss, right? Okay, and then in the foundation here, my Aries friends, we have the 9 of Swords. So anxiety, worry, fret, right? And it's in the foundation, so it's still affecting you now. So let's see what's going on here. It's a stressful time with the Mars retrograde. Plus, there's like a Tau cross in the sky the same day, which kind of makes it tough. You have here the Sun, which is in the recent past. So, dealing with family, right? Health issues, things like that. As for your own health, it looks good because the Sun in the upright is good health, right? Okay, and what's crowning you, you have the 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands here is like, you know, yes, you're gonna keep soldering on, you know, but it's also like this little guy does not look like he wants to keep going, you know. So so it could be, you know, just something that has kind of got you beat down, but you're still moving forward on it. And absolutely it could be a family issue. It seems like you're making progress because you're at the 9s. You have 2 9s. Alright, and then we have the Page of Wands. So if you are the younger Aries here, this could be you. Even if you are an adult, if you are the younger Aries in the situation, this could absolutely be you. Alright, and what do we got on the bottom? We have the Hangman. So something that you've been waiting for a very long time to be able to deal with, right? Because the Hangman is, you know, it's not, he could get down, but he's just waiting for the right time. See that clock? Okay. So I have here the Santa Morta Tarot for you, my Aries friends, the clarifiers. They're just like, there feels like a lot of stress And it feels like what you want to emotionally walk away from because of the way these two cards appear, because we have the Eight of Cups, right? And it's not wanting to deal with a family situation, right? So not wanting to deal with a family situation. All right. I just want to show you that because that's how I'm seeing it. Okay, so you have, with the Eight of Cups, you have the Empress, right? So this could absolutely be your mother. This could be you as a mother. This could be you not wanting to deal with, like, the creature comforts, having to provide, like feeling that you are in a position where you have to provide comfort to someone, and, like, especially with the family situation, you know? Not wanting to provide that comfort to people. This could also be, because I denote the Empress to Virgo and Taurus. So this could be your Queen of Pentacles as well. Okay. So with the Nine of Swords, you have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So this is just, you're back into the upright in the present situation. But in the past, you just felt like ditching this entire situation. Right? Just, you couldn't deal with it anymore. You did not want to keep fighting for this. You did not want to keep fighting for this thing that's giving you anxiety. Yeah, so with the Sun, we have the Emperor, right? So if you are the Aries male, and the Empress can absolutely be the Aries female as well. We could also be dealing with, like, a power couple, right? Because when the Emperor and the Empress come up, it's a power couple. Alright, so we have the Sun with the Emperor, right? So it could have to do with, if you are the Aries male, right? And you are showing up as the Emperor and dealing with these family situations is what has really just got you feeling beat down. It can also be dealing with, you know, the health of a father. Health of a father figure, you know, a mother that might have walked away from it, you know, if you are the Page of Wands here at the end, you know, dealing with a mother figure that walked away from it and left you to deal with it. Okay. Had one hit the ground. Sorry. Okay, so then we have the Eight of Swords. It is in the reverse. So you're coming out of this anxiety. You're coming out of not wanting to fight. You're willing to fight, but, man, you're beat down. You are. So the Eight of Swords in the reverse is all about coming out of something, whether it's a mental prison, whether it's a physical prison, a hospital, things like that, right? So let's check out this here Page of Wands, my Aries friends. Okay, so then you have the Eight of Pentacles. So yes, the Eight of Pentacles is the Sun in Virgo, so you may be dealing with a Sun in Virgo, and if you are, that may be the Queen of Pentacles that's there. This one here is kind of like really holding on to your money as well. So if you are the Page of Wands here, this could be you, like, really holding on to that money. See how she's clutching that purse, right? And really having to pay attention to detail in moving forward with things. So this hangman, what you've been waiting for, what you've been trying, you know, so hard and taking all this time and hoping for, you have the Five of Cups in the reverse. You're hoping for this emotional situation to get better. So, for my Aries friends, it's not super duper, you know, but it's not super duper bad. And it looks like where you felt you had, that you couldn't carry on, that presently you do. So that's good. Alright. So let's check out your love lives, Aries. Okay. So Whispers of Love Oracle deck for my Aries singles first. Ooh. Too many guys. Love makes the difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. And this is definitely, I mean, all of these cards are gorgeous. Soak it in. It's very nice. But, love makes the difference. Like, even the way that you treat yourself, right? Treating others, being kind to others, right? So that's what makes a difference. That's what builds us up so that we feel good inside. All right, so I have here the Wheel of the Year Tarot. My Aries singles. This is the only part of the reading where I really will put Venus too, because it's about love, right? But feel free to apply your sun, moon, or rising. Thank you to everyone who's liked, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate you, and if you haven't had the chance yet, you can just do so down below. Appreciate that as well. Thank you for watching. Alright, so we have here the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, right? So the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, yes, it can talk about dysfunctional family situations. It can talk about, you know, relationships that have broken up, right? So you're going to be dealing with, like from the previous reading, a mother and a father that have broken up, right? This could be your own relationship that has broken up. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So here he is in the upright. So this is like, this situation, it's not going anywhere. There's no, there's not a relief from that situation. So what the advice is telling you here is to really just look at the small acts of love, you know what I mean, that are around you to make you feel better. But yeah, so we have two tens, but there's an absolute stuck feeling here, and it may be that you feel stuck, that you were a part of someone else's breakup, or you're stuck doing something, but you're still with the people that you love and care about, right? So that's the next step, but you feel stuck that you can't move forward. And how we got here, we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So, you know, there could have been some shady behavior in the past that broke up a relationship, but that's a no more kind of thing. And it's also about, like, feeling like you have laid out your plan the best that you possibly can, you know. And at the end of this, there is, you know, although there is this stuck feeling here, it's more of like a yes, I chose to do this. I chose to, you know, have to deal with these people, whether it be family members or whatnot. But it looks like you're making the most of it, right? All right, so for your clarifiers, my Aries friends, I have here the Tarot in Wonderland. All right, yeah, so this dysfunctional family situation, you feel bound to. This is the devil, right? And I love how the devil here, it's more talking about time, you know? It's talking about time that we have to spend, you know what I mean? Dealing with this. So it's something that you feel bound to. This is a past position, right? So, and where you feel stuck is you feel, you know, stuck, you know, feeling broke, feeling like you're at a crossroads and you're not really sure where to go, right? Tossed out, left out in the cold by this situation. So let's check it out. But then you have the Ten of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups again, right? So although this specific moment in time with that Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and that Five of Pentacles there may feel like it's just nothing is changing from this devil that's taken up your time, that's given you this dysfunctional way of being, right? But it's coming full circle, and it's coming back around, Aries, so it looks good, right? And then the two tens, you know, it's the end of a cycle, but these are the positive ones, you know, those are the positive tens to get. So happiness with the people that you love. This one also talks to me a lot about resting, and like a lot of like looking into like ancestral things. So you see the pictures on the wall here, right? And then yeah, so in some type of love relationship there was some shady behavior that was in the past, but it looks like it's over. It could have been from a Gemini, that the one that you're dealing with, whether that be a mother-father scenario, but at the end of this, it really looks positive, and I really, really want to point that out, because there's such a stagnation, and with that devil there's something like you just feel super bound, right? So, very good, Aries. Okay. So let's check out my Aries couples. I was just saying, look to those that you love, even if it's your pet, man, like it brings happiness to you, it brings you joy, it brings you love in your heart, so that's good. Not that one. Okay, so for my Aries couples, you guys got romance. Very nice. Okay. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. Very nice. This is gorgeous. This is actually one of the only times I've seen this card come out, so good on you. Alright. So Wheel of the Year once more for my Aries couples. Okay, so you have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So the Ace of Cups in the reverse in the past position here, you could have been really feeling like, the romance was drained out of the scenario. And a lot of times when we get the, this is an advice card, that's not what's happening within the relationship, you know what I mean? Alright, but presently, very nice. We have the Six of Wands. So Six of Wands, it talks about, it's a victory card. It's, getting the accolades that you deserve, right? So changing it around from a point where there is no romance. Okay, and then you have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So that's positive. That's not fighting, not having to carry on fighting. So that's positive, man. Okay, and how did we get here? We have the Star in the reverse, right? So you could be dealing with the sign of Aquarius, absolutely. But I think it's like, well, you could be dealing with the sign of Aquarius, still have the same thing here. But it's about depression, So there could have been like a depressed state that made the relationship stagnant. Took the romance away because, either you or your partner were depressed. Is that understandable? People get depressed? Alright, so Tarot in Wonderland once more. Okay, so with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, we have the Nine of Cups. So you could really have been wishing for that ace to turn back up, to really to get an outpouring of emotion from your partner, to get some kind of romance back, because the Ace of Cups in the reverse, it's also like an outpouring of emotion, right? So really wishing for it to turn around. Okay, so with the Six of Wands, you have the Page of Cups in the reverse. So the Page of Cups in the reverse. So the offer here could have been feeling like it wasn't genuine, right? You could also be dealing with a water sign child that is a little bit off kilter, especially the sign of Pisces. You could be dealing with the sign of Pisces because the Page of Cups does denote the sign of Pisces. But with this wind, like bringing the romance back, this child energy, right, may not have been super happy about it. Like now you've got to give the attention to your partner, not to the kid. Mm-hmm. But the next step, with the 9 of Wands in the reverse, you have the 5 of Cups in the reverse, which is really, positive, because the 5 of Cups in the reverse, it's talking about coming out of that emotional pain, right? So the, like we spoke about in the first reading. So it could be what you were waiting for. Like, there's a huge, like, emotional drain here, and if you move into a situation like with your partner, where you're being more romantic and you're giving back to one another, you're going to start to come out of that. So that's really positive. And then, yeah, so with the Star card, sign of Aquarius, we have the Queen of Wands. So if you are the Aries female energy, then you could have been the one who was quite depressed about something. Absolutely, it could be another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you're dealing with within the relationship that was the one that was depressed, right? But not too bad, Aries. Not too bad. And this is kind of a rough eclipse, so not too bad. All right. Take care, my Aries friends, and if you like that, then please like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to get a reading with me, then just check in the about below.